Okay, so what question? Which one?
Mohammed. No. You're asking me what you want me to talk about.
Well, this is our question.
Yes.
Our question is, how can you follow a prophet who cursed people and who also is a sinner, while your hadith says that Muhammad did not come to curse or invoke curse on people? How can you follow a prophet like that?
Well, I mean, it depends on how you define curse. Because the hadith that you're referring to, there's different words for curse. La'na in Arabic. You know, sometimes people need to be cursed. Allah curses in the Quran. In the Old Testament, the Jehovah curses the people. He invokes curses upon them. Many people have been cursed. I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
Okay, so why does Sahih Muslim, for example, 326283 say, Darda reported on the authority of Abu Darda as saying, I have heard Allah's messenger as saying, the invoker of curse would neither be a witness nor an intercessor on the day of resurrection.
That one, the invoker of curse.
That's just one.
No, but this hadith is talking about li'an.
Yeah, which is the invoker of curse.
No. There's different words. Now, this is why it's important to be careful with the hadith.
Can you show us?
Yes.
Can you show us?
There's more than one hadith. There's a process in the Quran called al-li'an. This is where it says witness or intercessor, yeah?
Witness or intercessor?
Yeah, so...
Which is what Muhammad's going to do.
No.
Wait, before we move on, can we clarify that Muhammad is the intercessor on judgment day? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I think the question, the question is quite clear, but what we're asserting, or what the Quran or what the Hadith is stating, is that someone who's in a...
Which one?
So I'll read them to you in a minute. But the question, we'll read them in a second. We just want to make it
No,
clear.
you got to bring me the Arabic because there's a hadith that talks about li'an.
Just a minute. Let's make our point first, yeah? And then we'll go to the So the point is that Allah states that one who curses cannot be an intercessor. Did you agree with that?
Where in the Quran?
In the hadith.
Where in the Quran?
I clearly didn't say the Quran.
You said Allah states.
Well, no, I'm saying Allah states.
Allah speaks.
No. Muhammad states.
But Muhammad states, yes? And so Muhammad
Which
states
is the hadith.
Allah said, right?
No. The hadith is from Muhammad's own words. Okay, this is a basic lesson.
Okay, let's read it.
Okay, so
Muhammad said.
Muhammad said.
Don't give us those.
Muhammad,
We know what you're going to say.
Muhammad said.
Muhammad said.
No.
The basic lesson of the hadith is Muhammad's word.
Yes.
And then Allah's word is the Quran. Yeah, we understand.
Okay, sure. So this.
But there is something
okay,
called
so
hadith Qudsi.
So do you agree with that? Though?
Which one?
So I'm saying, do you agree that if someone is an intercessor, okay, but if Muhammad, for example, we're speaking about, is an intercessor, he states himself that you cannot be an intercessor as well as one who curses. So the two are contradiction.
What kind of curse
what
are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It says if you invoke a curse, you can't be an intercessor. But he did curse people. I can read you the curses.
You don't know what the word la'na is.
Let's read some of the curses.
What is the la'na in Arabic?
So are you saying there are different kind of curses?
Yeah. There is. So what's the word? What does the word la'na mean?
I don't know Arabic. You tell us.
So if you don't know Arabic, yeah.
Don't hide behind the Arabic. Because you're going to look like you're running away.
Every week
And it's not going to look
Arabic.
like...
Don't run away, right? Now, hold on. All right.
Don't write
No. Daniel, this is a waste of all of our time. You know that? You're wasting his time. You're wasting his time. You're wasting this man's time. You're wasting his time.
So, Mohammed,
you know why?
let me read you this
One
hadith.
Muslim leaves Islam. Godwin.
We're not
Do you know
wasting
why?
our time.
Do you know why? No one's
Can we read the hadith?
No, hold on. You can't read the hadith.
How about the cursing?
You don't know how to.
So you don't want to talk about
Aki.
it?
The word cursing. What's cursing?
I'm Aki. I appreciate it. You didn't need to say it, did you?
He's gonna repent.
You're going to repent. Go ahead. But let's read this.
No. I don't know. Look.
Okay, let's read it for
What
the
is
camera.
what is la'na?
Okay,
What
I'm going to read it.
What does it mean?
Anas bin Malik.
So he's gonna give you the sources. If it doesn't say the curse that you mean, show us what
What does the word curse mean? What does the word curse mean?
Okay, so
So why are you coming to me
we're
with
gonna
bad
look at. Tell
Why are
me
you
if this
coming
is.
to me?
So I'm gonna ask you to explain if this is a curse or not. Okay.
Yes.
So Anas bin Malik reported that there was an orphan girl with Salam, who was the mother of Anas. Allah's messenger saw that orphan girl and said, Oh, it is you, you have grown young. May you not advance in years. That slave girl returned to Salam weeping. Salam said, oh daughter, what is the matter with you? She said, Allah's apostle has invoked a curse upon me, that I should not grow in age. And first, I would never grow in age. Or she said, in my length of my life. Salam went out wrapping her head dress hurriedly until she met Allah's messenger. He said to her, Salam, what is the matter with you? She said, Allah's apostle, you invoked curse upon my orphan girl. Now, the question we're asking is,
What curse are we
the
talking
question I'm asking is this. We've read
Which
what
one is
the
that?
curse is.
Sahih Muslim 32.
Yeah, Muslim.
So,
Okay, okay.
so
Let
the
me
curse,
give you-
wait a minute.
okay, okay.
So the curse, let's read what the actual curse he did.
Yeah.
You have, may not,
Allah may,
this is,
yeah.
may you not advance in years. That slave girl returns, yeah, so may you not advance in years.
Okay,
Okay? But you're calling me Aki again. You love me that much. I'm not saying my shahada today.
Godwin.
I'm not saying shahada.
Godwin, let me say something.
But what I'm saying
Yeah, I
is
understand.
that it's a curse.
I understand your
Okay.
Tonight, I'll come back to you. The curse in the initial thing, in the initial hadith that you brought in Sahih Muslim. Let's, for the sake of argument, say it's cursing like la'na, like a la'na curse be upon you. That's the thing. In usul al-fiqh, do you know what this is? What's usul al-fiqh? You don't know? Okay, this has to
You're
be...
hiding behind Arabic.
No, it's not Arabic. This is not Arabic. Okay, this is a science. This is a science, right? Yeah. Usul al-fiqh, there are three things. There's al-'am, al-mutlaq, and al-muqayyad.
Yo, can you hear me?
Are you with me here? Al-'am, al-mutlaq, and al-muqayyad. Forget about this mas'ala, because this, what I'm about to teach...
forget about that.
I'll come back to it. Yeah, it's bad. I'll come back... Hold on. I'll come back to it in a second, but you need to understand how this works. Al-'am, al-mutlaq, and al-muqayyad. Let's say for the sake of argument, al-'am means a general thing, okay? Now,
Sorry, are these curses?
no, you don't understand. This is a very complex thing, which you need to wait for 2 minutes to learn, okay? Sorry to say that.
Okay,
No. You will learn. It's very important.
but you're saying that
Brother,
what the lady said,
Listen,
that was a curse.
Listen to me. You have al-'am, al-mutlaq, and al-muqayyad. Now, al-'am is if the Quran states, or the hadith, it's a general principle, okay? Something generally, if something is generally stated, respective to a plural entity usually. For example, in the Quran where it says qatilul mushrikeen, yes, kill the disbelievers. It's a general verse. Yes? Now, in order for a general verse not to be, or a hadith, not to be taken on general face value, there has to be something called a qarina. A qarina can take two forms. A qarina can either be something from the hadith, or it can be something from the Quran. It can be something from the Quran or hadith, okay? I'll give you an example. Allah says in the Quran, okay, He says, qatilul mushrikeen. He says, kill the pagans, for example. Yeah? This is a general verse. Now, if that was the only thing that was said in the Quran, we would have to kill all the disbelievers. Yes? We would have to kill all the disbelievers. How? قاتلوا الذين لا يؤمنون بالله ولا باليوم الآخر. You know, 929 that you always quote. Yeah? Yes?
Oh, you've been watching our videos. You're fans.
No, I know that you.
Okay, no, continue.
No,
Just a
I'm
bit of
giving-
humor, a bit of humor.
Yes, of course. Now, this is a principle that will help you understand Islam, how to understand it scholastically, okay? So,
But round up what you
no,
said.
Godwin, I would listen to you if you were right? Now, a qarina is some kind of an evidence that does what you call takhsis. Takhsis means narrowing down. This is very well known to all of the ulama of Islam. All of the scholars of Islam know this. So, for example, if the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, no one, he said in Sahih Muslim, the one who does shafa'ah, who does intercession, has to come be the curse. Now, if the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself cursed, because he and what he does is what he says and what he does iqrar of, meaning what he endorses is sunnah, this would be a necessary exemption. The same thing with the Quran, where it says قاتلوا المشركين, kill the disbelievers, whatever. If that was the only verse in the Quran, that would be what it means. But because we know Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not act like that with all the disbelievers, he had Jews and Christians, etc. And there are other verses, yes? What you do is you do Jam'a Adilla. Jam'a Adilla means you bring all the evidence together and you see Murad al-Shari'. You see what Allah intended with all those verses together. So we say, okay, Allah intended, if we put all those verses and hadith together, for instance,
2 minutes is elapsed, but please round up.
In this case,
you're not engaging. That's the problem.
No problem. This can't be.
But round up what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Engage.
What I'm saying is, let's say for the sake of argument, that you're absolutely right.
Yes.
The hadith
We are
says,
right.
yes, no problem. If Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Muhammad, he said something, it was a general statement. For example, he says, I'll give you an example.
We've given you the example.
I can give you more than that. Let me give you an example, Akhi. He said, don't eat standing up. He said, he ate standing up. You know, what do you call it? There's examples of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, there's many things he said, don't do, and then he did it. Yes?
But we're not talking about when you go to this. We're saying that he literally cursed.
No.
Brother, am I accurate? Do you really? Am I really accurate?
Listen to me. Listen.
Am I accurate?
This is a principle. You
Do you know my accurate?
I don't want you to lose the audience, and I don't want you to lose us.
Okay, fine.
So you just lost me completely.
Okay, let me come back. Let me learn it.
So we've seen a literal curse.
No.
Yes?
1 second.
We've seen a
One
curse.
second.
So the question is this.
Listen again.
Why is it in this verse?
Godwin.
Wait. Let's address this
So
verse.
go ahead.
So why is it here? Let me just read to you what Sayyid Muslim says. He says, this one, yeah. Abu Hurairah reported it was said to Allah's messenger, invoke curse upon the polytheists. Whereupon he said, I have not been sent as an invoker of curse, but I have been sent as a mercy. Yes? But let me read this one just above that. Sahih Muslim. It says, Dada reported on the authority of Abu Dada saying, I heard Allah's messenger as saying, the invoker of curse would neither be a witness nor intercessor on the day of the resurrection. This is Sahih Muslim. Wait, let me finish. 32, 6, 2, 8, 3. Now, the problem is this.
Yes, so he said that.
You have claimed.
No, that's everywhere.
Wait. You have claimed that Muhammad is an intercessor on Judgment Day.
Yes.
But Muhammad, by his own very words,
Yes,
has said that as someone who invokes curse cannot be an intercessor. Muhammad has contradicted himself and has shown that he cannot be a prophet.
Let me explain to you.
Do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying, but let me explain to you. Once again, what is the sunnah? The sunnah is what we are meant to follow, yeah? What we are meant to follow as Muslims. The Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are meant, this is nothing. Wallahi, I can give you, if you ask me right now, give me a 5-minute thing, I will give you a hundred.
You've never given us a 2-minute.
If you ask, boy.
Hey, listen, I'm not David Wood. Yeah? Boy.
Godwin.
Yeah, go on.
Godwin. I was going to say to you that if you give me 5 minutes, I will give you 100. I can give you 100 verses. Yes, me. I can give you 100 verses where there is a general rule and there are exceptions to that general rule. It's called Am and Khas. The same thing applies with the hadith.
So this is general.
So the first hadith is general. There are, of course, there are people that لعن الله اليهود والنصارى. I'm helping you here. Let me help you. Forget this hadith. Let me help you. Yes. The hadith says لعن الله اليهود والنصارى اتخذوا مساجد أنبيائهم قبور أنبيائهم مساجد. The hadith says, may the curse be on the Jews and the Christians that they took them for a reason. That they took the graves of their prophets as masajid, as places of worship. Yes? So the point is this, is that there are general rules and then there are exceptions to the rule.
No, we understand that.
No problem.
Muhammad, we understand that. Show us that this is general.
No, that's it. That's
and show us that this is not specific.
No.
We're saying this
very
is
clear.
specific. So if this is general, show us.
No. This is a science. It's very difficult for you to understand because it's a complex science. But here's what I'm
You're
trying.
making it complicated.
No. But you need to learn.
Because you're not dealing with the issue.
Godwin, I shouldn't be teaching you
viewers,
this.
man.
Maybe I should get money. Give me the money.
It's not religion.
Give me money for this.
Money?
Yes, you should give me money. Jizya. You give me the jizya because I'm
Jizya.
teaching you.
He's asking for jizya. He's a true Muslim.
Yes.
So how much do we owe you? How much do we owe you for this? How much?
Yeah, you are. Okay.
So you have a personal problem.
Personal problem. What have I done? Listen, you know what you've done, so don't even try.
No.
You know what you've done, so don't try
See, you're lying.
it. I'm lying.
What have I done?
You're lying. You know you're the biggest
What
liar
have I
on the
done? What
planet.
have I done? There you go.
You don't know
You
what
just
you've
made
done.
a scene.
Listen,
What have I
I'm
done?
causing a scene.
What have you
I'm
done?
causing a
What
scene
have I
when
done?
you're the liar.
Okay, what have I done?
Listen, you know what you've done. I don't need to explain it. I don't need to explain it.
Expose
Allah
me.
knows.
Sister,
Allah knows.
this shouldn't be going on YouTube. Why are you recording this, brother?
Expose what? I'm not here to expose anyone. That's your job. You're the one who's expose so and so.
What have I done?
So and so.
Tell me what have I done?
You know what you've done.
What have I
Just
done?
move away from me, man. Why do you keep
Sister,
following
you're
me?
here.
Every time I'm in the park, why do you keep following me?
Sister, have you got psychological
I
problem?
don't need to come. Listen, this guy.
Sister, go.
What do you mean, go? I was in my house.
I'm
You're
here.
standing here.
Go.
You're the one who come over to me.
Sister, go.
You always do that. Why do you keep following me?
Okay,
Why do
sister,
you
go.
always follow me?
Sister, I'm married. Why would I need to
You're
follow you?
married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would I need to follow you?
You lied to
Why would I
you're
need to
married.
follow you?
You're married.
Bye-bye,
You lied to
sister.
that.
Salaam alaikum.
You don't tell me
Salaam
what
alaikum.
Listen, don't
Okay,
do
I'm
it.
here. I'm not going to do it.
No, I was here first. You
Okay,
came
sister.
over here.
Okay, I'll move away.
Yeah, go on, move away. You think just because we're sisters and we're women that we don't have no rights? I know my rights. Listen, brother, no, please don't tell me to move, yeah, because I've got rights when I was here first. I was here first.
Brother, what are you?
Listen.